Hello, 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 friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Look who's on your screen today. It's Mrs. Deveter and Pam.
Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. I am just adjusting my volume here. Here we go. Okay. How's everyone doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. It's been several weeks worth of minutes.
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
Yes. It's been a minute. And as is the normal custom, Scully Boo Salem and Jessica were on early and they were chatting it up, having a good old conversation. And I love it every single time I go live. So good morning, you guys. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see who we have in the room. Jessica and Scully Boo talking. And Keith from Antigua is hanging out with us, and they said that it is nice and bright and not a cloud in the sky where they are. I wish that was my situation.
Peter, next live from Antigua.
Live from Antigua. I'm with it. Let's do it. Francis, good morning, Francis, Danielle, Donna, JD, Jeanette. Who else we got? Hello. Debbie, LA. So many people in the room. Christina, Love 96, Shuckle. Wendy. Hello, Karen. So glad that everybody was able to join us this morning to just woosah. It is the last Friday, the last day of the longest January ever. I'm not alone. Am I, Pam?
No, this January has been a whole year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It feels like it's January 47. Like, what is going on? Why was this month so long?
It was so long and so short at the same time.
Right.
I can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah. I'm glad we're at the end of it and we're heading into Love Month.
Yes.
And Black History Month.
Mm-hmm.
And to end off this month, we have the lovely Pam hanging out with us.
I am so sorry I have been not as available. I see there were a couple of people saying that they're glad I'm feeling better. Thank you so much. Thank you. It was, I had a kid homesick. My oldest was sick, like a cold kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I had an MRI just after Christmas. So it was Boxing Day here in Canada. And it triggered cluster migraines for weeks, which was ironic because it was 4 migraines.
Oh my goodness. Now, what are cluster migraines?
They happen in a cluster. So they're like back to back to back to, so like it was for a couple of weeks. I had them roughly every second day. So I was kind of,
Oh,
it's fine. I'm better now. Well, from that. Yeah. So that's it. So I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. I mean, we were definitely sending you all the good vibes and wishing you well because we were missing you because these people, Pam,
I mean,
people.
Yes.
You hear me? When I say these people, what you gonna tell us? What you got? Anything new? What's coming up?
Some stuff. I have stuff. You know.
Yeah. So they're like, we gotta have Pam so she can spill the beans. And so when you said, yes, I'm available, the kids are home today, but I'll bribe them for half an hour.
I bribed them with donuts because I'm not a donut person.
Okay.
But I had to go pick up a prescription this morning before I started work. And it's right beside a Tim Hortons. And they have their Special Olympics donuts right now. And so And so, you know, when my kids are like, Mom, can we get the Special Olympic donuts? Like, how do you say no? You can't say no. So I said, yes. However.
Right. I'm going live. Be quiet.
Don't call me. On the World Wide Web, broadcast around the globe. So we'll see.
Well, hopefully they'll comply and enjoy their donut, and then they'll have a sugar rush for later on, and you have to deal with that later.
Yes. The Timbits, I know. The only Timbit I truly enjoy.
Oh, wait, you got to let us non-Canadian knowers. What is Timbits?
A Timbit is like the donut hole.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts is Munchkins. So
okay.
Timbits. Okay, got it.
The Timbits. And so there's only one that I enjoy. Again, it's not anything to do, nothing against Tim Hortons donuts. I'm just not a donuts person.
Right. That's
or
fair.
Pastries or like, it's not my thing.
Are you a salty snack person, or are you a fruity, like nutty kind of?
I like fruit. I'll be honest, Deveter. I would much rather have some form of potato or bread. It's my downfall.
Okay. Yeah, bread. Yeah, I'm with you.
I mean, if I'm going for a sweet, it's probably like a gelato or maybe ice cream.
Okay, something cold.
Okay,
got you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, and I've always been this way. This isn't new. This is just me. Savory stuff is more my
savory is up here.
Children, however, they will do terrible things for donuts. And so, but the one Tim Hortons Timbit flavor that I'm like, you know what, I can understand this is the birthday flavor, the birthday cake one. So anyone, Heather's here. She had to stop at Tim Hortons in the Vancouver airport.
Oh,
she went to Canada. I don't blame you.
Was it yummy?
Was it what? Sorry.
Was it yummy? I hope it was yummy, Heather.
Tell me, Heather. Tell me more.
Yeah.
And it's true that the Timbits, there's also the hockey. So, you know, when you have an organization that sponsors like hockey teams or kids sports teams, the Timbits are little hockey kids that can barely skate. I think they also do soccer. So there's little soccer teams, and you'll see the Timbits on the back, and they're all running around the field.
Too cute. Too cute. I love it.
I mean, my mom makes, Mom, if you're watching,
Hi,
you did say that you were going to make me some baked beans. She makes the best baked beans. We have them every family get together, like all the big holiday dinners. Mom's got to bring her baked beans. So
love that.
So you're not. Looks like I was born for this. Because yes,
you were born for the beans. You were born to spill the beans, whether it's all over your plates or if it's here on our Friday Lives. All right. I guess we chatted enough. Spill the beans, Pam. Tell the people what's going on in Furls world.
Oh, gosh. That is also why I've been a little MIA, is because there is so much going on. So excited for this. I know we say this every year. I get it. But I can tell you a little bit about some of the projects I personally have been working on. So I know I've shared in previous lives that I don't really do the product development that requires technical files and like engineering. That's not, I'm involved, but more as like an observer. And I give like opinions just when it's asked of me, right? Like I'll test samples and stuff. My big part of product at Furls is product design as opposed to development. So I will take most often already existing products and bring new iterations to it. So it's, when it comes to hooks, it's just different like colors. So I'm the one that gets all the blame when you do not like the colors that are chosen. That's me. That's no one else. It's me. Or I'll choose like the wood variants, or I also do all the accessories. So like I had designed our hook tray.
I distinctly remember.
You remember this?
I remember when you were like, Deveter, what do you think about this? And I was like, heck yeah. So like hook trays are the best. Love it. It's so smart. Like, you know, you can put anything in them. They're a nice size. I love it.
I do too. So I have one at my front entrance. So I have one, you know, those like IKEA shoe things. They're like really thin on the wall. We have one of those because we don't have a front closet.
Okay.
So this is like the perfect size. And then you just put your keys or like your change or whatever right in there. We have one. I have 2 on my desk, one for pens, one for hooks.
Yep.
I ended up putting one on my husband's bedside table.
Oh.
Because same thing, he would empty his pockets.
Just on a table.
He works in telecommunications.
Okay.
And so he has like a lot of like little like connectors for wires and like little screwdrivers and all.
Yeah.
And I would just end up all over the place. And then always like, I can't find my whatever. Do you know where?
Yeah. Put it in a tray. Yeah.
In a tray.
Great.
I love those. Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah. Leather is another one that I do. I will say, buckle up, my friends. We've got a couple new leather products coming in. Buckle up. Crystal just, we have one that is, I don't know if it's shipped yet, but it's ready for shipping, I believe. So it'll be releasing in the next couple months. And then I believe Crystal is just placing an order for a brand new product as well. That's going to be another leather that will probably, by the time it's manufactured and shipped, probably releasing this summer. And then now I'm working on a new product. So it's just in the design phase right now.
Nice.
So excited. So like this year is going to be, you're going to see a lot. If you like our Blair clutches, you're going to see more stuff coming. So I'm really excited about that.
How about any chance that there would be any hook holders in that little situation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So leather ones or other?
I mean, you tell.
Well,
you
so the leather, yes, leather hook holders. A new version of those are coming out.
Nice.
We have new hook stands that are in development right now. So I have one version beside me that I can't show because I don't think we're going to go with it. So I'm not going to bother. We have another version. The samples were shipped. So we're like, there's a lot going on. There's a lot. I'm
love it.
We've got new resin colors coming. Those are coming as well. We have, oh gosh, like
metal colors?
Yes. Oh, Deveter. Yes, we do. We have new metal colors coming. We have a new Streamline wood variation that is releasing next week. I know that's what you were waiting for, right? Like that was, you wanted to get to the point because you have them in your hand, right? I have them here too. Are we going to, is everyone ready? Are we going to, Furls chaps? Wow.
Imagine.
Okay, this is a new Streamline metal limited edition that's coming out next week.
Metal?
Did I say metal? I meant wood.
Yeah, wood.
Streamline wood. I apologize. I saw metal in the comment and my head. Okay. Streamline wood. That's releasing, I think it's next week or the week after. I can't remember. Okay, ready?
Are we going to do it?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. 3, 2, 1. How cute. How cute. These are our teal ombre Streamline wood hooks. Isn't that fun?
So when I opened up the box, I was like, wait, what's in here?
I know.
Oh my goodness. So
are they cute?
What's the story behind these beauties? Because these are just too stinking cute.
I don't think there's like a huge story other than our supplier had let us know that he had extra wood. I believe these are cam wood, which isn't a hook that we carry. And we had carried it a couple years back. Deveter, you probably remember our cam wood ones. And so we're like, okay, well, what do we do with all this extra cam wood that they have? And how can we make it something new and fun? He had shown us some of these like sprayed painted hooks in the past. We did one for the Gathering Threads Festival. So we had a limited edition hook we did for them, which was maple with a red spray. And I thought they were so much fun. And so I wanted to do something similar, but bring it to our entire audience. And so this is what we did.
These are so pretty. And they're super light. Yes. They're not heavy. They're really light. And so what is this spray or is it dipped? What's you got to give us the info behind it.
That's as much info as I have, Deveter.
Okay.
So they're like a spray.
A spray. Okay.
And they're durable.
Okay. That's what I was going to ask. Like, is it going to come off? Is it going to, no. Okay.
I mean, it's not painted all the way through. So if something were to happen, you would see wood underneath. But like we did scratch tests and we did within reason, like what could happen if it was in your bag or in your, you know what I mean? And kind of went through those. Yeah. No, they were fine. So we were like, all right, let's do it. And
I love them. I think they're so pretty. I mean, you guys know that I'm an ebony wood girl, but these are so pretty.
Fun. They're just something different. And I love how they look
against
our seagrass. We got fjord. So it's kind of that family again. So we're having a blue-green moment.
I love it.
Right?
I'm here for it. I'm here for the blue-green moment. These are so pretty, Pam. So next week.
Yeah. So I think it's next week or the week after. I can't remember off the top of my head. And then that's kind of it for the blues and greens for a moment. And then we're going to be going into some other color palettes. So just in case you're like, it's not my thing.
We have a good question here.
Yeah, what is it?
Fibers are good for wood?
Oh, that is a really good question. So, I mean, this is all personal opinion and what your personal preferences are. There's some people who use exclusively wood hooks. And so, you could argue any fiber. I personally reach for wood first if I'm using a slippery fiber because wood tends to have, it's still smooth. Like these are, like you can see, they're finished with like a food grade wax. So they're smooth. They're very smooth, but they're not slick like a metal hook is, if that makes sense. So they have like
some grab to it.
They have a mild grab, which I really like when it comes to those more slippery fibers like acrylics or silks or bamboo, things like that. So yeah, it creates a different friction for sure. I really like it. And it's still that same streamlined shape. It's light. It's really light because it's wood. Yeah. I like them. I think if you haven't tried a streamlined wood hook yet, I mean, this is a fun one to try.
This is a fun one to try.
Because the feel in your hand is different than our other streamlined woods because it's painted.
Has a little, yeah.
So what do you think, Deveter? Have you tried it?
I haven't tried it, like Crochet tried it. I just looked at it and was like, oh my God, this is so pretty. But yeah, it definitely has a nice feel to it. I like it. I think it's super light, you all. Like super light. The paint or whatever isn't making it heavy at all.
No. I really like them. So I think they're, if I'm remembering correctly, about half an ounce as far as what I'm going to check our website just to be sure.
Yeah.
But all of our product pages do have the specifications on them. So it will tell you what sizes the hooks are available in, the length, the diameter at the widest point, and the weight. And yes, our streamlined woods are approximately half an ounce.
Yeah.
Obviously, the smaller sizes will have a fraction less. The largest sizes will be a fraction more. But
yeah,
on average. And they start at size F.
Nice.
3.75 millimeter hooks. So this is, So if you're looking for something that's a little bit of a smaller size in a streamline shape, this is a great one.
But please do not use an acrylic or a heavy, like a weight 4 with a F hook. You want to use like a fingering, how you say it? Fingering, whatever. Or sport weight or something thin, because it's wood.
Yeah.
Right, Pam? Tell them it's wood.
I mean, it is a stick.
It's a stick.
For all intents and purposes, it's a stick. So like you would snap a stick.
You will snap this.
You could. They are more durable than resin, obviously.
Yeah.
But it is still wood. So so thank you, Deveter. That's a really great point. If you're looking for something for amigurumi or something where you need to tug maybe a little bit more than normal, I would recommend the Streamline Metal, of course. But there she is.
My honey.
Yeah. I don't have mine out. I was so excited about these ones and the two newest resins we have.
They're so pretty. I put them in I showed them last week. I put them in my case back here. So they're on the floor, but they're so pretty.
They are, aren't they?
They're so pretty. Oh, speaking of which, I need to congratulate the winner for this week, who is actually, it is Kyle G, Kylie. When you say Kyle or Kylie G, you are the winner of 3 Seagrass Streamline Resin hooks. Congratulations. Make sure that you're checking your email. You would have gotten an email from the lovely Heather. Respond to that email so we can get you your hooks. Pretty hooks. And for those of you, you know the drill. Make sure that you are signed up for the newsletter. For the giveaway every week. Next week is, what did she tell me? Next week is 3 more of these beauties. So sign up.
I love them. I think they turn, I'm really, seagrass. Isn't it dreamy? Like it has that like watery,
I love it. You know what it reminds me of? I don't know if you guys ever ate like gummy candy, but it's like right?
Yeah.
Like it reminds me of like a gummy candy, like a Granny Smith apple gummy bear, right? Like something like that. So pretty. So pretty. They're beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, our supplier did a really good job with those ones. Yeah, congratulations, Kylie. I did share the link to enter the giveaway as well. So furlscrochet.com/live.
Yes. Make sure you sign up weekly. We had this long discussion about why we got to sign up and blah, because we're trying to make it fair. So just sign up every week so you can be entered to win. Like we just want to make it fair so that the same people aren't winning over and over again. You know, the scrolling was fun for sure. Like it was fun, having people put something in and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But like, it wasn't really a great way to do it. So
it really wasn't. And like we when I say we truly weren't looking and we would just click on it, that was why sometimes
it'd be the same person or
let's take the pressure off of Deveter and I, please. We'll leave it up to random chance is what we're gonna do.
We like that. It's like the lotto. Yeah. You gotta play to win. So what else you got going on over there, Miss Pam?
It feels like so much that I don't even know what to say. And then also not anything exciting to share. I don't know if that you know what I mean? So we are planning, we being myself, Lorene, and Crystal and Harrison, are right now planning a trip to Austin, although Harrison's already there, where we can kind of just get together soon and kind of go over, like just kind of looking back at the year we just had and what we're working on this year. And so that's kind of exciting. So you might be able to see some fun behind the scenes stuff later, maybe in March. Okay. What about you?
I want
to come. Right.
So I decided, so a friend of mine reached out to me the other night and was like, hey, do you teach crochet classes? And I was like, I mean, I could. I don't, but I could. Mm-hmm. And she was like, I really want to try and find a new hobby. And of course, immediately the wheels are turning like, okay, how can I make this happen? And what can I do? And And so I'm teaching a class in March.
Isn't that fun?
A week class. It's beginner crochet with Mrs. Deveter. I got my syllabus and everything ready, y'all. I made a little. I'm sorry. I'm here. I'm still here. I'm just looking for my little pamphlet that I'm working.
I love it.
That's like when I was like, I guess I could. I just went full steam ahead. And of course, look who's in the center of my brochure.
I love it.
So yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm hoping to have about 10 students. The first class will be live, and then the remaining 3 will be virtual. But I want people to come together for the very first class, so they can see, so I can see how they're holding the hook, give them tips on, all that beginner crochet stuff. So it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Again, it's going to be in March. I think we're going to hold the first one in the library. So I'm trying to figure out which library I would go to, and they have private rooms and stuff like that. So that's what I'm working on. I'm super excited.
I am so excited for you.
Thank you. And of course, they have to use Furls hooks. Like, I'm not teaching a class with little skinny hooks. So I'm just saying. Sorry. I'm just saying.
I mean, so is this going to be something that will be like, I know you're limiting it to 10 in person. Is this something that will be open publicly, or are you keeping it? Okay.
I think so. I think I want to see how the first one goes private or like a closed class. And if it does well, then I'll open it and make it more broad and, invite people to join that way. Does that make sense?
It does. It does. I'm really hoping that you will keep us updated on that journey. I see in the comments, people are looking at also wanting to maybe teach classes or join classes. And this could be a really fun little series that we could share. And I think everybody would be really interested in hearing more about this journey, because I know I am.
I feel like there are so many people who want to learn a hobby and they're just not sure how to approach it, what to do, where to go, what resources are available. And of course, we all point toward YouTube, but it's so much better to be in a setting where somebody can see what you're doing and say, actually, you need to do this or try this, or give them different tips and tricks and stuff like that. I think that it would be really impactful. So I'm excited about it. It's definitely for people who have never crocheted, or they crocheted in the past and want to get back into it and, need a refresher, like that kind of beginning, like bare bones, single crochet, slip knot, double crochet, half double crochet, how to turn, how to change yarn, like all of that stuff is what we're going to do in my 4-week session.
I'm so excited for you. And you're right. There is something about, I taught myself. I was self-taught. And so I had the same kind of, searching tutorials and buying books. And there was sometimes you just need, you're trying and you can't figure out how what you're doing is different than what you're seeing either online or in a picture. Yes. And sometimes having that person there to be like, oh, it's you're literally whatever it is, right? You can't ask a book and you can't ask a video all the time, right? So sometimes it's, and everybody learns differently. And there's going to be people who love doing it on their own privately. There's people who love having that, support. And I think that's great. I think this is so great.
Thank you. Yeah. My friend Tracy was like, she just randomly texted me and asked me, and I was like, and then of course I immediately, like, I'm a researcher, so I do a lot of research. I try and figure it out and understand it, and what are other people doing and how are they doing it, and this, that, and other thing. And so I, did that kind of thing. And I was just like, you know what, I could do this. Like, I love talking to people. I love helping people. So why not do a class? So that's where we are. I'm excited.
I wish I could be there. I'm so excited for you.
Too, yeah. So what I want to do is I'm going to do a simple, like, dishcloth pattern, like, because it's simple, it's something easy, and it'll help them get into a rhythm. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to make for the class.
I love it. I love it. And that's in March.
Yes. I'm going to start whatever that first Tuesday is of March. So it's going to be on Tuesday evenings.
Okay.
That's the plan. I was like, I don't want to do it on a Saturday because, people have things to do on Saturday. They have things to do, period. So I was like, maybe after work kind of, something fun to do just for you. Like I'm always telling you guys, it's important to have something for you. It's important to take some me time. So I'm going to pitch this as this is a you moment. This is time for you to do something that you're excited about. It's not for the kids. It's not for the husband. It's not for the wife. It's just for you. So that's the goal. That's the goal.
I love it. And you are in New York.
I am in New York.
In case anyone was just curious where this class is going to happen.
Yeah.
So it'll be
in New York, hopefully in the borough of Queens. I'm thinking about either Jamaica, Queens, or St. Albans, something like that. I just have to find the right library who has a room that they're available. The room is available. So that's the plan.
Love it.
That's the plan. Thank you. I'm excited.
I am too. And it looks like everyone else is as well. So definitely wanting updates.
Yes, for sure. For sure.
Okay.
So that's what I got going on.
Lovely. Yeah. I love it. We do have a couple of people. Yeah, lots of comments about the classes. Dishcloths are great starts. Loving the idea of those. Like that ability to be in person and connect. And even if you're a long time crocheter, just having that community is really great. Yeah. So Deveter, I know we've spoken about this before, but you and I have known each other for going on 5 years this year.
How is that possible?
I know, right? And like we talk often and in person like this, like video to video. But there is something so different about connecting in person that you can't describe.
Yeah.
It's just so different. And I love every time I get to see you in person, which is never enough. It's never enough.
Never enough.
So I think having that in-person connection is so great if it's something that you're able to do.
Right. Yeah. So that's the plan. And I'm really crossing my fingers and toes and everything and praying that it comes together. But I'm definitely excited about getting people excited about doing things. I was talking to another young lady. I went to a vision board party last Sunday, and a friends were talking, and this one young lady, she's single, and she said, I'm always going out and going to different events and stuff, and there's never any men there. She's like, where are the men? Why are they in hiding? I'm like, I don't know. So I said that to say it's important to get out when you can, just to be around other people. The pandemic really messed us up. Like it really set us so far back with people
it changed our habits in ways that I don't think were like, that's a really good point. I don't think we've even recognized some of the habits it's changed for us.
So like major, even to the little kids, like kids don't know how to interact with each other the way we did when we were growing up, so if I could do a little bit of something to help people come together, that would make me happy. So that's me.
All right.
5 years, Pam? Really?
Yeah, 5 years, right? It'll be 5 years in August.
Wow.
So it's like 4.5 right now, but yeah.
Time just like.
I know.
Mackenzie is big. Like she was a little bitty. Now she's what? How old is she now?
Well, she'll be 10 this year.
No.
So she was 5 when we met. Yeah. And my oldest would have been 8 or 9. And he'll be 14 this year, starting high school.
Insane.
I know.
Holy wow, as my husband says.
Oh.
What are we doing for her birthday?
She wants to go blueberry picking, but not on her birthday. She also wants to go to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm. Of course, yeah.
Okay. I've got options. She's. I know I've shared her list with you before for what she wants, and it's always like, art supplies, diamond earrings, and the newest iPhone. Like it is.
Oh. I mean,
you can tell she's like at, like she's growing up. She's getting older, and her
diamond earrings.
I'm like, Mom doesn't even have diamond earrings.
She's reaching for the sky. You go, girl.
You know what? Be bold. Go. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want. I love it.
I'm so happy to see you on
It's
today.
so nice. It's so nice being here. It really is.
Yay.
It's the time too when I like make sure I don't look how I usually look. When you work from home, nobody sees you but the delivery guy. Like,
I know. I know it. So I go into the office 3 days out of the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And by Thursday night, I'm like, I did this for 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Like this is insane. I'm exhausted.
Right. Yeah.
Like, why am I so tired?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. That means it's time to end it.
My dog's like, all right, we're good now.
You've had your half an hour, Mom.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you were able to join us today. Hopefully February we'll be able to do some really cool things. I have some interviews coming up, so we'll have some fun people come and join us in February and make it a really cool month. Some new stuff is going to be released, right?
Absolutely. It looks like Lorene might need to make an appearance as well. Lorene's doing well. She's busy too. So I'm going to make a note, Lorene.
Busy, but y'all gotta come so that people can see you.
Exactly. We need you, Lorene.
Yes.
There we go.
Come hang out with us.
Yeah.
This is true. Lorene does spill the beans. She spills major. And Pam is like, oh my God, what did she say? Oh my gosh, that last time was so
I learned my lesson. Because I remember our customer experience agents, they would be like, can you please be careful? Because the inbox would get flooded after with comments, or if something didn't come to fruition or, wasn't along the timeline we had first assumed, which is why I'm so much more guarded with some of the things that I say now. And so I was like, okay, I understand. I'm going to be more. Lorene, though. She's the CEO, so I can't.
Right. Jessica says CEO privileges.
I do send her very strongly word messages after that.
Oh, wait. So since you're, thank you, Wendy. I'm glad you were able to join us. Wait, I had a one, it went away. Oh, here we go. Megan was asking about that. I don't know if you got anything you could share.
There's progress. There's progress. So this is one of those products where I am just that is under Lorene's purview. I just give my opinions when asked. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
So that's a Lorene situation, Megan.
That's a Lorene situation. Lorraine left that nugget and disappeared. She did. I spilled the beans. She drops nuggets. That sounds bad.
And then never comes back. Like, it's on you, Deveter. Like, I don't have any answers, people. I know nothing. I get orders and I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah. No warning. Just boxes showing up at your door.
I'm like, what is this? I open the box and like, whoa. Yeah.
Right? It's like
that's
Christmas.
how I felt when I opened this.
All the time.
These hooks, I was like, what? So pretty. What's
really fun, Deveter, is you always get them before me, right? Because like mine have to go through customs and whatever. And so usually I'll just get random text messages. Pam! It's like screaming. Yeah, exclamation points. The hook. And then I'm always like, what hook? Oh, my dog is like, thinks I'm, no, nobody's yelling. Do you hear him?
Yes. He's like, what's happening, Mom? Oh, God. He's gotten so big.
He does. Bud. Want to come say hi? Come say hi. Do you see him?
Holy cow. He's so big.
Oh,
hi.
Oh, yeah.
So cute. Love him.
He takes his naps in my office, but the kids are home and I think he hears things happening.
Oh.
Do you remember when he was just like,
this is what I'm like, he's huge.
Mr.
Is he going to get bigger?
No, he's 3 now.
Okay. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember when you guys were looking at him.
I know. Time has flown. Flown. Oh, someone has a beagle puppy. So cute. I would love to get those boxes. I have to pay for mine. The perks. Yeah.
The perks.
I love it. I used to have a beagle. His name was Scooter. This was when Ken and I first met, so almost 20 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys are definitely a dog family.
We are definitely. Mr. Buddy did get really big. So we call his official name is Bark Ruffalo. But we just started calling him Bud. Mm-hmm. And now everyone knows him as Bud because that's the only name he comes to is Bud.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Or Mr. Baloney Bear, or, we call him all sorts of stuff. So
Baloney Bear.
All sorts of names.
It's a good one.
The Big Badowski. He's I call him all sorts of names.
I see.
Yeah. All right, everyone.
Love it. Love it. Congratulations to you, Christy. Enjoy your hook.
Oh, Megan's beagle.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Megan is still deciding on the beagle's name.
Oh.
So next week, please share an update if you can.
We need to know.
I would love to know. Oh, beagles are they're so cute. Okay, I will keep my really ridiculous nicknames to myself. All right, Deveter, it's been so much fun.
As always, Pam, thanks for hanging out with us today. Thank you guys so much for joining this live. I hope you had fun. I hope you got some of your questions answered. I hope you're excited about the new hook that's coming up. And we are looking forward to February. I'm sure it's going to be an amazing month. Hopefully not as long as January, because we made it though. So I'll be back on social media. I haven't been on social media all month. I missed it. I don't know what's going on in the world. I was forced to text people because I didn't know if they were alive because I hadn't been on social media.
Yeah.
So, that kind of thing.
I've just been reading. I've just been reading.
Oh, what's your how many books are you reading right now?
It's a fair question.
I know.
I just finished Onyx Storm.
Okay.
I'm sure you've all heard something. Apparently it was the highest grossing book sales for an adult book in the past 20 years.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, who's that by?
Rebecca Yarrow. It's like that Fourth Wing series. So I did
Okay,
read that.
okay.
So I just finished that one. I'm reading another one. I can't remember the name of it. I want to start the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson. I still have a couple of the Red Rising series books I need to finish. I've just been, and there's some business books that I took a big break from those for a long time because they're not fun.
I know.
But there's one that I heard about recently that I'm like, oh, that might be an interesting one to read. So I'll add that one to the list. But yeah, see, yeah, some people have been reading it. It's if you like it's fantasy. There's romance. There's it's very escapism, type of dragons, magic. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's the comments are fun. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. And I read it with Crystal and Diane.
Okay.
Fellow Furls colleagues. We all kind of read it together. So Crystal's still reading it. So we can't even talk about it yet.
Because she's still reading it.
So Diane and I had to have a side chat where we're like, and if any of our theories, came true, which some of them did. Yeah. So it's a spicy book.
Bones is here with us today.
Hello, Leanna.
Leanna. Lots of love to you.
We are thinking about you.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining. If you need any book recommendations,
Pam's got them.
I love to read. I'm not like one of those people that's like, I read 297 books last year. I'm not that. I do have a full-time job and children, but I did get in close to 60.
Wow.
That was wild.
Yeah.
It was wild. So
that's a lot of reading. Good for you.
Well, you know what? I don't watch TV so anytime I feel like I'm going to scroll.
You pick up your book.
Yeah.
Good. That's good.
Which is why I usually have so many going. I've got a Kindle, I've got Audible, I've got physical books. So where I don't have an excuse to doom scroll.
Gotcha.
That's
the goal. Yeah, that's the goal for 2025, though, is not to doom scroll. Yeah. Because I noticed how much I was just scrolling. I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing?
Yeah. I even got my husband on Audible because he drives a lot for work, to different cities. And so he started listening to stories, and he's read a ton. So we did a lot of reading together too.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. So you have to find the right author or the right, narrator and the right speed.
Yes. I speed mine's up. My speed is, I think, 1.25. Yeah. My speed 1.25 and take out the silences. I don't want to hear you breathe. Just am I weird?
No, I listen to mine very quickly. Yeah. And then my husband and I tried to listen to the book at the same time when we were driving once. It was torture. He's a 1X.
No.
He's a 1X. And I'm like, I can be up to a 2X depending on the book.
Same.
Yeah. Depends on
He's a 1X.
I'm like, how does your mind not wander constantly?
When I listen to my Bible app, I even speed that up. I'm like, is that bad?
I don't think so, because I think it depends on because I read fast. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And so I think it's just how your mind works. And so I would recommend if you've tried Audible or even podcasts or anything like that. And although podcasts are different because when you're talking,
it's different.
You know, but there are people who talk where I'm just like,
speed it up, sis.
I don't need to be. Yeah. And I think it's just because I struggle. I'm so sorry. That's really rude.
No, it's true though. I'm the same way. I don't know if you guys know the app Marco Polo, where you can send like video messages to your friends back and forth, blah, blah. I'm in a group and I love them to pieces, but I have one friend who just drones on and on. And they used to have the thing where you could speed it up, but they got rid of it for people like, oh, I'm like, I can't listen to this right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Chris, try it. Try like speeding it up a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's been a game changer for me.
Likewise.
Even YouTube has that option. You can speed up tutorials and
it's a game changer.
It is. So
especially
that way
when people are like talking and talking, you're like, just get to the point. Like just
Okay, everyone absorbs information differently.
Yeah, it's nice to have the option.
I think so too. I wonder how many people speed us up.
I think we talk pretty fast, so if they
how do we slow you down?
I don't think that would be
talk slower. I get it. I understand. Yeah. All right. Okay. Again.
Yes. It's over. We're finished. We've been on for almost an hour. And you all have
the children. Yeah.
The children are like, it's over, Mom. We said half an hour. It's our time now. Pam, I love you. I love you all so much. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Make something fun. Put something cool on your hook. And I hope to see you back here next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.